sometimes we just get stuck in that place we don't want to be. How to get a fresh start. Let's take that on today. Unfortunately, one of the things that I've encountered a lot over the course of my career is suicidal thoughts, suicidal behaviors. It's normal for people to start thinking this. I remember a client so well. He was in his early 20s. He had run into some hard times financially. A relationship that he was really having some high hopes for just completely fell apart and disappeared. It was like his whole life was just falling apart and falling out of his hands, out of his grip. And he became suicidal. As he was talking to me, and thank you to those of you who reach out and actually talk to someone because there's so much hope. Well, he did. He reached out to me, and as we were talking, I don't even know where this came from, you guys, but I totally, out of the blue, I said, well, how about you move to Louisiana instead? He was like, what? What are you talking about? My office is in Utah. Louisiana is nowhere near. And for those of you who are in Louisiana, you know why you might want to move to Louisiana, right? Well, I didn't. It just kind of popped in. It was a random, out of nowhere kind of a thing. And it struck him as being odd. And as he thought about it, he thought, I hadn't thought of that. Well, of course he hadn't thought of that. It was completely random. But it's a possibility, isn't it? And it opened up something in his mind to where he realized, you know what? I could get a fresh start. Instead of ending everything, how about a fresh start? Let's talk about 5 ways that you might be able to initiate a fresh start. There's a whole lot more than 5, but let's just have 5 of those and get the juices flowing. Number 1, I think you're going to enjoy this. I've done it with a lot of my clients. Number 1, create a dreams list. Create a dreams list. What is a dreams list? You know what? I did one of these years ago and have had a really powerful experience with it. I'll share that with you in just a minute. Here's what a dreams list is. You ask yourself, if I had unlimited time, unlimited money, unlimited support from friends, family, whoever I need it, unlimited resources. All right, so we're taking all of the restrictions out. It's a dreams list after all. If I had unlimited resources, what would I do? Where would I go? What would I try? What would I create? All right, so that's the dreams list. You give yourself that trigger. If I had unlimited resources, what would I do? What's on my dreams list? And just start jotting it down. Some people resist this because it's like, oh, I can never have those things. It'll just be depressing. No, write them down, okay? Because this changes something in your mind. And it creates an opportunity for you to have a fresh start. And it may not be the things that are specifically on your list. Don't worry about that. It's going to get some juices flowing. It's going to create some energy that will change the game and give you some options you hadn't even considered. So I told you I did one of these years ago. I think it was 25-ish years ago. Vicki and I were fairly newly married at the time. I think we'd been married for 4 or 5 years. And we were poor students. I'm going through a PhD program at the time. We're living in a little apartment. And we didn't have a lot of resources at the time, but I asked myself, if I had unlimited time and resources and money and support, what would I do? And I made a list. Well, I tucked it away in one of my family history books. A couple of weeks ago, I'm in that family history book and I discover my dreams list tucked between the sheets of that family history book, and I pull that thing out. And I think I had maybe 25 or 30 things that I had written on my dreams list. And it was fun back then, but it was all pie in the sky, right? I was amazed as I went through my dreams list and saw that almost all of those things I can now check off of the list. I've done them. Been there, done that. Wow. It was an amazing realization to me because at the time it was complete fantasy. There's probably other good reasons to do a dreams list. What we're looking at here is creating an opportunity for a fresh start. So give that one a try, see what happens. Number 2, this one might surprise you. Create a stop doing list. You've heard of a to-do list, right? You probably have several of those. Create a stop doing list. These are the things that I am going to stop doing. How does this give us a fresh start? Well, notice that a lot of the frustration and the trapped feeling that we have sometimes is because we create all these obligations and expectations, sometimes in our own mind, and we end up doing things that we don't have to be doing. What would be on your stop doing list? And it may not be stuff that you can stop immediately, but that you want to stop doing eventually or soon. Whatever makes your stop doing list is going to open up the possibilities for things that you can do or that you want to do, and it's going to help you feel like you've got a fresh start. Create a stop doing list. Number 3, take a break. Sounds simple, doesn't it? Take a break. I mean, honestly, I've had conversations with people who are suicidal. They want to end it all. And when they realize, wait a minute, I don't have to end it all. What if I take a break? Oh, wow, what a novel idea. Take a break. Now notice when I suggest you do this, and it might just be a day. You take a day off of work and you tell everybody, hey, I'm not going to be around today. I'm taking a break. People are going to understand more than you think they will. In fact, they're kind of secretly wishing they could do that. Take a break. Give yourself a retreat. Take the day off. Just give yourself the gift of a break. It might be a day, it might be a couple of days. But do this and you'll find that it's more supported than you think it will be. The resistance is, oh, people won't approve of that. Oh, I have obligations. Oh, I need to go to work. I have all this stuff to do. Look, if you need a fresh start, one great way to give yourself permission to do that is simply take a break from everything that's demanding your attention right now and then just see where that takes you. Other things will occur to you during your break. Take a break. Number 4, tip number 4, have a backwards day. What is a backwards day? That sounds fun. I want to do that. A backwards day is where everything that you can reasonably and feasibly do, and sometimes unreasonably, I'm not opposed to that. You do it backwards. Change the order. Do the opposite. You change up what you're doing. It can be as simple as put your clothes on backwards. What? I can't show up like that. Don't worry about that. Just try it. Try getting dressed in the morning and put everything on backwards. You can change it back before you go out the door if you want to. I don't know that that's necessary, but what would this do for you? What if it's as simple as, you know what, today I'm going to wear my right shoe on the left foot, and I'm going to wear my left shoe on the right foot. Ooh, that's going to be awkward. Yeah, that's part of the point. We want to switch up how your brain is handling all of the routines of your life because you want what? A fresh start. Yeah, this is going to teach you things and illuminate things to you that you didn't think of otherwise. So take your normal stuff and reverse it. Flip it upside down. Do the opposite. Do it backwards. This can be a lot of fun and it empowers your brain and your mind to find ways to create a fresh start. Sounds kind of fun, huh? Give it a try. Here's tip number 5. Try something totally new. Totally new. It could be as simple as ordering something for lunch that you have never tasted before. If you've never tried Indian food, call up your local Indian restaurant and order something. Try it. I don't care if you can pronounce it or even if you know what it is. Try something new. It doesn't have to be something to eat. What if you went down to the craft store the local craft store, and you wander into a section that you've never been in before. It might be the yarn section. You've never knit anything before. Buy a skein of yarn and then go on YouTube and see if you can try something new. Do you think you can find a YouTube video about knitting for beginners? I think you probably can't. Not on this channel, because I don't know how to do that. But you know what? As we're having this conversation, I'm thinking, I might want to try that, right? Try something new. I signed up for guitar lessons a year and a half ago. I'd never done it before in my life. And it's been such a rich experience. Try something new. Usually when we say I'm stuck, I don't know what to do with my life, usually what we're saying is, I don't have any ideas right now of how to get a fresh start. There's a lot of ways to do it. I've only shared 5 of these ideas with you. Probably there's a lot more. Let's give it a fresh start. There's always some good options. You probably have some ideas that I've not even thought of, and I would love to have you share those. Comment down below. Let's have a conversation.